With the year closing out, one update was all it took to send the K-pop scene into a total frenzy again. Billboard Korea dropped the 2025 Artist 100 chart, supposedly to honor stats and fame, but it really just stirred the pot. To most, it was just data. But for BLACKPINK stans, it was war. Rosé snagging the 14th spot, the top female idol rank, triggered instant cheers, yet the lower ranks for Jennie and Lisa ignited a messy, uneasy wave of comparisons that nobody really wanted to see. The vibe shifted so fast it hurt. But honestly, the chart drama vanished fast, buried by a single shocking line that nobody saw coming but everyone obsessed over now. Hidden in the text was a wild claim: BLACKPINK is returning in January. No proof, no word from YG, just a casual drop that felt way too precise to be fake. It was the kind of rumor that makes your heart stop for a second. Instantly, the internet exploded. Was this legit intel or just more fake news dressed up as facts? In a biz where agency silence screams louder than actual teasers, the total lack of denial just made the suspense unbearable. Everyone was asking, is this real or are we clowns? For icons whose every breath is analyzed, one unconfirmed phrase was all it took to spark fresh hope, major panic, and drama simultaneously. It perfectly showed the toxic side of idol fame. Even when celebrating wins, the stress is always brewing underneath. Every chart fuels rivalry. Every whisper turns into front-page news. It is a relentless, cruel cycle. For stars like BLACKPINK, hype feels just as heavy as hate. While fans begged for truth, tiny details like collabs or logos were dissected like crime scene evidence. Marketing morphed into a mystery game, and guessing became a full-blown addiction for the entire fandom. But this was just the start. That one line triggered a chaotic domino effect of fan hopes, media power plays, and that blurry, dangerous border between real hype and straight-up manipulation. To get how one rumor ignited a firestorm, dragging multiple idols into the mess, you better hit subscribe right now. The actual drama is only heating up, and trust me, you do not want to miss what is next. As comeback hype spiraled, stans started hunting for clues in literally everything BLACKPINK did. With no official word, even basic promos were twisted into proof of a massive plan. Desperation made everything a sign. A new collab tee sporting a tiny Clover icon suddenly became the main topic. What usually passes as just art was now seen as a secret signal, a code for the eagle-eyed fans. It is wild how a simple graphic can spark so much. In K-pop, where Easter eggs are the norm, fans simply do not believe in coincidences. Everything means something. The Clover vibe felt super fishy to OGs. The girls had teased similar stuff before, totally vague, and seeing it on official merch now, it reignited wild theories about new eras and secret dates. The dots were connecting. This shows the intense stress of stan culture. Less content equals more obsession, and silence is a weapon. Labels know mystery boosts clicks, but it crushes artists, turning them into pawns in stories they did not write. Every grin, selfie, or drop becomes a clue in a twisted game the public thinks it owns. It is a suffocating, endless cycle of demand and projection. While fans argued over clues, feelings got complicated. Right before Christmas, a lucky few leaked that they were invited to Jisoo's super private birthday bash. Just 103 fans got in, making a private party totally viral. For the chosen, it was bliss. For the rest, it just fueled jealousy and highlighted the brutal hierarchy inside the fandom. In this world, even kindness can tear people apart, showing how access and VIP status define the whole fan experience. Meanwhile, the spotlight started drifting past just BLACKPINK. Subtle social media likes sparked fresh gossip, dragging random celebs into the chat. Initial hype was turning into something toxic, prepping the ground for misunderstandings that would soon blow up way past just merch or parties. The vibe was getting tense, fast, and messy. As fans moved from group theories to solo drama, a new story formed around Jisoo. What started as pure love morphed into wild guessing fueled by eyes from other industries watching her. It was about to get weird. Madison Beer showing love on Jisoo's posts instantly grabbed attention. A comment, a repost, suddenly stans were linking things that probably were not even there. It is wild how fast a tiny interaction blows up. In the intense K-pop scene, a simple hello is never just a hello. It is analyzed as a calculated power move or a business deal. Things got weirder when fans spotted gaps. Madison was not following Jisoo or the Dior crew, yet she was quick to drop a hyped comment on Jisoo's pic. That mismatch, it made everyone pause and start digging. That one detail sparked instant collab rumors, especially since everyone knows Madison has been a huge BLACKPINK fan for ages. It seemed plausible. Many saw it as the start of a massive crossover event to unite K-pop and Western fans, a genius play to boost both sides and redefine the global music game. It felt like a big strategic win was in the works. But reality hit hard. Turns out it was just boring licensing business, killing the secret collab fantasy instantly, yet the chaos had already spread. Fans were already too deep in the theory to let go. This mess showed how fast idols become blank slates for our wishes. Fans and media love building fake teams, wars, and plots out of thin air. It is all projection, creating drama where there is literally zero. For stars, this proves a harsh fact: being seen means being judged, and those judgments usually ignore the real context completely. Even after it was cleared up, fans kept obsessing over Jisoo being Madison's target. It just highlighted a sad reality. Female idols are constantly shoved into the center of stories they never asked for, playing roles they never chose. It is relentless. As one story died down, another was already brewing in the shadows, waiting to drag another BLACKPINK girl into a fresh mess. It never ends. As the Jisoo buzz faded, eyes snapped to Lisa, proving just how fast the K-pop spotlight can turn brutal. One minute you are safe, the next you are the target. It is savage. On the surface, Lisa seemed locked in, grinding through a crazy schedule, even though she'd said she wanted a quiet new year with family back in Thailand. The hustle never stops. Her work with Thailand's tourism board cemented her status as a global icon. She is not just a singer anymore, she is a cultural force with reach way beyond music. Teasers screamed Lisa effect, proving she is a national treasure now, not just an idol. She moves markets. That is real power, plain and simple. But under that shine, the internet was messy. In Korea, Lisa got dragged into wild dating rumors with BTS's Jungkook out of nowhere. No link, no logic, just pure chaos erupting from absolutely nothing. With Jungkook already in the rumor mill, dragging Lisa in felt like cheap collateral damage. Fans spotted a tiny link between their makeup artists, seriously just staff, and that was enough to spark a massive wave of wild theories. It is scary how little it takes to start a fire. In the intense world of stan culture, just being nearby counts as cold, hard proof. The truth: boring. Lisa's stylist works with tons of idols. It was totally standard pro stuff, but facts do not matter when the story is already viral. The rumor train had left the station, leaving the truth in the dust. This highlighted a toxic industry flaw. Guilt by association is real, truth be damned. For Lisa, it was a harsh wake-up call that global stardom does not shield you from lies, it just gives the rumors a bigger stage to play on. You can be dragged into drama just for existing. As that mess cleared up, the real problem stuck around. In K-pop, eyes on you equals money, and drama loves a new target. What happened next showed just how fast the story flips and revealed exactly who gets stuck with the bill. The cycle just keeps spinning, ruthless as ever. When the gossip finally died down, the wreckage exposed something way creepier than any tabloid title. It was a glimpse of the void. Lisa getting dragged into random drama, Jisoo's fake collabs, and the intense stress over BLACKPINK's return, it all highlighted one nasty truth. We are watching a machine that eats people alive. K-pop stars barely own their own names. Media scraps, wild fan theories, and algorithm rage mashed together to build fake stories that feel true just because we see them everywhere. It is a feedback loop of fiction and noise. Truth matters less than clicks and staying quiet. People take that as guilt, not class. It is a broken system. The true horror here, we barely notice as privacy dies. A handshake becomes a confession. A brand deal becomes a love note. Every line you draw gets erased by a million eyes, watching, waiting, hungry for a slip-up in this twisted game. Take queens like BLACKPINK. Fame isn't freedom, it's a cage. Climb higher and the whispers turn into screams. Lies sprint across the globe while the truth is still lacing up its boots. And let's be real, the boring facts never burn as hot as the juicy, scandalous lies. Here lies the ugly secret beneath K-pop's shiny throne. We worship the charts, the views, the fame, but we sacrifice the souls. Stars must be statues of ice, taking every hit without a flinch, smiling perfectly while the world rewrites their life story every single day. These weren't sins of the flesh, but sins of the imagination. It proves just how brittle a name is when it's built on glass, ready to shatter the second the spotlight gets too hot. The nightmare isn't ending. As we obsess over Blackpink's next move, the machine is already resetting, hungry to drag fresh faces into the same old devastating drama. Craving the raw truth? Want to see who pulls the strings and what really goes down in the dark? Then smash that subscribe like now, spill your tea in the comments, and don't you dare blink. We're just getting started. Trust me, in this wild K-pop world, the next explosion is already ticking, just seconds away.